Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
I have a question concerning the hadith.
Mute YouTube, please.
Assalam.
Can you mute YouTube?
I have a hadith. I have a question about the hadith concerning the Hamiyya, like what the sun sets.
All right. What about it?
So basically, well, no, it's not really a question, but I kind of want to explain my view on it. So I think where it says about it saying in a place, I don't really think that it's a valid hadith because science says that like the sun is in the middle of the universe and that the earth orbits around it. So I think it's where you see.
So you believe the Quran is wrong?
Yeah.
The Quran is wrong.
No, the hadith where it says that like
but the Quran says but the Quran says that to not only the hadith.
When the Quran says that he found it,
my friend,
setting in a spring of water, he just says
but this is in the Quran too.
He looked at the spring and he saw that
no.
It
doesn't say he, no. It doesn't look like, it doesn't say that he looked and it looked like. It says he found it. Right? It says he found it. Who is the one who's talking? Allah, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. When you say I say like, okay, I don't know what's your name. What's your name, my friend?
Syahid Hasyim.
Syahid, okay, Syahid. So Syahid, I say Syahid, he went home and he found that there is a he have a flood of the water. Okay. When I say that, I am not saying he thought, I'm saying he found, correct? Okay. The second you say found, that's mean it's a fact. It's a find, correct? Okay. So he did not think or he saw, he found. Do we agree?
Yes.
And the second you say he found, that's mean this is a find. This is not a thought. He found.
Yeah, so he was like, he found the spring of murky water.
Okay.
And then he saw the sun, and he found that the sun was setting in it.
No, hold on.
And it's
talking about who is the one saying he found it?
Allah is describing how Dhul-Qarnayn found.
Why Allah is not correcting the find if it's wrong?
No, I'm saying the hadith was wrong.
This is not hadith. No. I'm showing you Quran now. I'm showing you Quran. I'm not only supporting the hadith. I'm showing you Quran, my friend. It says that in the Quran that he found. The Quran says the word found. So Allah is talking. He says he found it sitting in a spring of murky, muddy, hot water. Okay. Why Allah is reporting a wrong find?
He isn't. He's just saying that Dhul-Qarnayn found the.
Okay, that's mean it's not okay. That's mean it's not the wrong find. Thank you. So that's mean it's not the wrong find. So he found that. So Allah telling us what he found is not reporting wrong finding. He is reporting what he found. So Allah in total agreement with what he found. He found it.
Yeah, he didn't mean that the sun literally.
Okay, how do you know he did not mean? Doesn't say he found it there.
He found the spring of murky water.
No, he found it set. He did not say he found the spring. He found it. He reached the place where the sun set. Okay, and then he found it sitting. So he found it sitting. That's a find. And here, there's a translation you like me to change for you.
Could I just see the Shakir translation?
Who?
Shakir.
Shakir. Okay. Is Shakir a Shia?
No.
Okay. Let's see where Shakir. Where is Shakir? Here we go. Okay, this is Shakir. All right. Read for me, please. It says, until he reached the place where the sun set. So what he's saying, there's two mistakes here. Number one, there's a place where the sun set. But that's not true. Sunset everywhere. But he is confirming here that there's a specific place, a station where the sun set. And where is that station? He found it going down. This is the translation you choose for me. Going down into a Black Sea. But nowhere it says a Black Sea or the word see? Do you speak Arabic?
Oh, no, not really.
Okay, that's a false translation. You can ask anyone. Nowhere it says the word sea, nowhere it says Black Sea, and nowhere it says even going down. It says تغرب, disappear, in a murky water. Set, تغرب,
Mm,
shams, sunset, in a murky
yeah.
water. So what we will do now? So the Quran confirmed the Hadith. Both of them, they are wrong.
Could you show me the hadith, please?
Okay. Here we go. So let me tell you,
Sorry,
Syed.
I'm gonna.
Syed. Okay, I understand you're a Muslim, and you are trying to say there is no way that God will make such a stupid mistake. But the Quran is full of stupid mistakes, and you try to say He don't mean that, but it says that. I mean, we can try to fabricate answers, but fool yourself, for me. It doesn't make any difference. This is what it says. It says that clearly. He found the sun where the sun set. As simple as that. He is not saying he thought, when I say they are asking Muhammad about Alexander the Great, then you should not report false information. You should report true information. So if you are saying to me, he thought, that means Allah is reporting stupid, like this guy is stupid. But this is a prophet of Allah, and Allah is the one who gave him the power, and He is the one who gave him the guidance. So when we say he thought and those stories, it's just to defend. It's a blind defense, but it's funny. And you are smarter than this.
Can I just ask a question?
Sure.
So, like, you know how flat earthers use the argument,
Sorry.
like, oh, I don't see the sun. Like, oh, my shoes aren't like curved, or for example, when I see the sun, it just, like this, the horizon argument. Yeah. Does that mean like,
No,
the
my friend,
sun is
there is,
setting?
there is a figure of
okay,
I understand. There is a figure of speech people use. Like when I say actually the sun set, the sun never set. This is a figure of speech, and all of us, we knew that. But this is not what's happening here. They are asking about Zulqarnain, and Allah is reporting what happened with him, not a figure of a speech. There's a huge difference. He's telling us he found people next to it, what happened, what he talked to them, what they said to him, etc. So we cannot say this is a figure of a speech.
But why not?
Because it's not. As an example, the Quran says Allah is the Lord of the two east. Is that a figure of speech, or he really believed there is two east?
Could you show me what that is?
No problem. Here we go. Chapter 55, verse number 17. He is the Lord of the two east and the Lord of the two west. Why he said that? What do you think?
Well, I mean, it says it there, like places of sunrise during early summer.
Now, this is
early
between
winter.
two translate between bracket. This is the translator trying to explain to you. But obviously,
Yeah.
the Quran says, believe that there is two east, two west. Why? Because Muhammad could not explain why the sun appeared from different place in winter from the sun appear from summer.
But it says right there, like even if it's in brackets, it's an explanation.
My friend,
so
no. This explanation, this is a translation. Okay, if we go, okay, you see, this is false translation, my friend. There it says Rabbul Mashriqin wal Mashriqain wal Maghribain, the Lord of the two east and the two west. That's it. Muhammad could not understand why the sun is not appearing in the east from the same place in the winter. So the Arab and people before, they believe there's two east and two west.
Okay,
This is
but
wrong. This is not a figure of speech. You are okay, let me ask you. You are a Shia, right?
mhm,
You are a Shia, correct?
yep,
Okay.
yep.
Let me drink some water. My throat is hurting me badly. All right. Why Zulqarnain is called Zulqarnain? Do you know? According to you as a Shia.
Not really. No.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
Hmm. Do you have anyone next to you speak Arabic?
Nope.
Sadly. Okay.
Yep.
This is the interpretation of the Shia. This is Tafsir al-Quran by At-Tabrasi. Speaking
Mhm.
about the person who is Zulqarnain. روي عن Ali ibn Abi Talib. He was a servant of Allah who loved Allah and Allah loved him very much. And Allah he guided him and he guided by Allah. And he ordered his people to obey Allah. They hit him in his head, on the side of his head, by the sword. All right. And they hit him in the other side of his head by the sword. They kill him twice and Allah raised him from death. And because of this head he grew two horn, and this is why he's called the man with the two horn. Do you agree with that?
Uh, 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 so basically,
Hmm.
this man Zulkarnain told his people to worship Allah.
Yes, and they hit him and they got horn because they hit him like boing boing in his head, like a cartoon, you know, cartoon. They hit you in his head and there's like a pimple coming in your head. So this is why he have two horn. They hit him first time by the sword, he have a horn, and he hit him second time, and that's why they call him man with a two horn.
Mm.
Here it says that he was called the man with a two horn because he used to have little two hair from Al Hassan. That's weird. And he was in his head what is looked like a horn of like a cow. And then he says, when he arrived to the end of the east and the west of the earth, he was called by that because he was able to occupy or control, or let us say, uh, he took the horn of the sun, and the horn of the sun from the east and the horn of the sun from the west. This is your Shia
Okay,
now. This is your Shia.
so Tabrasi says that
Hmm.
Zulkarnain was also called to like the man with the two horns because he had two heads from Al Hassan,
Yeah.
and that he like grabbed the horns of the
Yeah.
suns, like
Yeah.
the east and the west of the sun.
And here it says about this the sunset in murky water. You can see on the screen with me. I'm showing it. You know, حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس أي موضع غروبها, until he arrived where the sun set, he arrived to the last and the end of the buildings from the side of the west, and he found there people behind where the sun set, and it did not report here he found where the sun set, because nobody can reach that place. The Shia start trying to do better. What is your favorite interpretation for the Quran?
Personally, I use Shakkar, but I don't know the
But
reliability
this is
of
the
it. I heard that
English.
it's better than Syahid International.
Yeah, the Shia, they have a lot more fiction stories than the Sunni, by the way. And here they are trying to do the same as Ibn Kathir, saying, "Oh, it appeared like it is sitting in the water, but in fact, this is how it appeared." But this is not what it says in the Quran. They're trying to copy from Ibn Kathir saying that. Don't you know? Don't you have a what is the highest scholar for the Shia you know about?
I mean, I follow Ayatollah Sistani, so
Sistani. Do you have an interpretation for this? Sistanis exist now. Why you follow a Sistani?
yeah,
Are you an Iraqi?
no,
But a Sistani, why a Sistani? Why don't follow Khomeini?
I mean, there's no. I guess I just go on the Sistani website and look for rulings because it's just easier for me to access.
Look, this is in the same. This is Tafsir Al-Qummi. You heard of Al-Qummi? He's a Shia too, big scholar for the Shia. Look what it says. So we give him a control of the earth, etc. And then he says, they are asking you about Dhul Qurnayn. I will tell you some about him. And he says, he went to his people. He used to have 2 horns. Allah, he sent him to his people. They hit him in one of his horn, the right horn. And Allah made him die for 500 years. And then he resurrected him again and he sent him back. They hit him again and the left horn. And Allah, he made him die for 500 years. And then after that, Allah, he resurrected him and he gave him the east of the earth and the west of the earth until where the sun set. And he says, and this is what the Quran is saying, he found the sun sitting in the murky water. All right, so Allah gave him control. So here in the Al-Qummi, he agreed that the sun set in the murky water. And if you want, I can give you the link. You can use Google Translation, you know, to translate. I will post the link in the chat so people can. Okay, you can click at the link. You can click at the page, open it with Google browser, and click at translate to go to English. And then you will find the translation in English. You will see it's exactly what I said. Like you can do this. I will show you how. You click translate to English. Click at the page on the side, translate to English. And now it's going to appear in English, and you will see everything I said to you is there in English. Now, for sure, Google Translation is not really good, but if you have somebody of your family speak Arabic, he can translate to you.
I mean, I know you're native Arabic. Like I know you're a native Arabian, so I don't really tell anything about translation.
No, I mean, I'm just giving you the link, so in case you have somebody can help you to read, to be sure that I'm telling the truth, not making things up. You know, and this is recorded. People, they can see what we are talking about. Yeah. So, what do you think? This is a religion you want to follow? I mean, this is stupid.
Could I just send you one link?
Post it in the chat. I don't open a link in my Skype. If you want to send me something, send it in the chat.
Okay.
Or maybe you cannot send the link in the chat. Okay, give me the link. I will post it in the chat, and then people will open it. I will not open it from my side. I will copy it and paste it there.
What? Give you the link in Skype.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second, please. Okay. Do you like this website, my friend? The website you gave me? Do you approve it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a very good website, actually. I like this website. It's the most crazy website ever. You will like it very much. What do you like about it? Why you give me this website?
Oh no, it's because if I usually have a question about anything as well, or if I need to.
Yeah, but with this website,
something.
Yeah, but this website agree with me in everything. What is meant by the dark water? How this is possible that even through the sun being with all its greatness can go down in the dark waters and not not against the fact earth, which means it's not flat and it's rotate around the sun, and against the new. So somebody asking question, answer. According to those last research that Islamic scholars and highly respected writers in the Quranic, etc., says, have done respect with their legend of Zulqarnain. Legend, meaning above mentioned verse, Zulqarnain continued an attack forward, etc., and then until he reached the two oceans, the shore of the two oceans. In this regard, this is different from between Mufassirin, those who do give commentary. Uh, uh, by the oceans, it meant the sea of what? Okeanos, and it is Mediterranean. And whether the attack by Zulqarnain was in the west, last limit, etc. Okay, Turkey. All right. Yeah, but all of this is not based of anything. Just giving opinion, saying, well, the scholars who made those are, they are not, they don't know, because they don't know the Earth wasn't flat at that time. But that will not change anything. Look here, the verse completely corresponds regarding the Earth a spherical shape, and by Ayn and Hamia, it's mean that same ocean in the last point of those horizon and the sun. And look how they fabricate. They say this is when they say the sun set in the murky water, that's mean the Earth is like a globe. But this is false, because the Quran have tons of verses saying the Earth is flat. This is why you can pray in direction of the Kaaba. If we go in the Quran, and you said you like the translation of Shakir, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see Shakir. Chapter 79. We go to Shakir. Where is Shakir? Here we go, Shakir. Here we go. Apply. Okay. The ard here it says, and the earth after that he expanded after that. How you can expand the earth if the earth is a flat, is not a flat? How you can expand it? Doesn't say expand. It says, well, ardu ba'da dhalika dahaha. He made it flat. And different verse. And Allah, he put the mountains in the top of the earth, which is false too. Different. Bisat. Bisat mean carpet. And Allah, he made the earth like a flat carpet. The Muslim they translate says wide expanses. It doesn't say that. It says the flat carpet. So you cannot, my friend, if you want to see the truth, don't depend what you say to you in translation. Look, if we change the translator, let us do this just in the front of your eyes. From Shakir, let us say to Biktal. Is going to be the same. Expanses wide. It doesn't say that. It says like a carpet. Let's see until we find somebody is being honest. Let us say Arbery. Here we go. Do you see the word carpet? So why in the other translation saying expand the earth for us? It doesn't say that. But they fabricate translation in order to cover the problems. Otherwise, it says besought. Anyone, you can copy this word in Google and post it in Google.
Sorry,
you will see that you see the word besought
as a carpet.
The word besought is carpet. I mean, everybody knows. So the Quran confirmed the earth is a carpet. And the second you are saying besought, it's mean flat carpet. And even he says different one. He says mihad, even a bed. Not only a carpet, it is a mihad. So they try always to come with this false translation, but that doesn't work. That can work only with somebody you not know. Chapter 20, verse number 53. A bed. The earth is a bed. What is the bed? The bed is a standing in the side? No, bed is a flat. Allah, he made it that way. So because of the science today, the Muslim they try to adopt the science because it's stupid. So now for centuries the Shia, neither the Sunni, they say this is wrong. Nobody says it's wrong. Many now, especially the young ones who they are educated, they try to cover up saying, oh, he thought it set in the murky water. Oh, he thought, but nowhere it says he thought. And all the Muslim scholars for centuries, and even Muhammad, we show you the hadith, Muhammad saying that. So you can say he thought as much you wish, but this is not what it says. No. Anyway, my friend Syahid, you can call me tomorrow if you want, if I go live on air anytime you wish. You have now my ID to call me, and you can call me anytime. All right?
Okay. Jazakallah.
All right, my friend. Take care.